Hey everybody, welcome to the Philippines video. Anna and I were in the Philippines mid-April to early May, and here we flew from Bangkok to Manila, which you're seeing now. Manila is the capital city of Philippines up north, and this is what their tuk-tuks look like. They're basically little cages built around a motorcycle, and they can carry way too many people, way more than that motorcycle should be carrying. But anyway, the first thing we noticed about Philippines was fruit. There was fruit right outside our hostel door, and some fruits we'd never tried to before. Like, this is the meringue, and it is definitely one of my top 5 favorite fruits. It is satisfying even to open. And then you've got these little morsels of bubblegummy awesome goodness. And so we flew from Manila to Puerto Princesa, which is on Palawan, the island of Palawan. And here's a bit of that. This is the mangrove forest. Yeah, and anyways, so we heard about a place called El Nido, which is beautiful, so we took this crowded bus ride there, and it was, you will see, it is beautiful place, incredibly beautiful. And so we were coming from Thailand, a place where they just had a 7-day water fight, to a place where they have to carry their water to drink it. Quite a contrast. But anyway, here's El Nido and an even more dangerous tuk-tuk, which is basically just a little platform with some chairs on it on a motorcycle. Anyway, this place was, like, as you can see, gorgeous, and we were so happy to finally be here. This is what, like, we imagined when we were saying we're going to Thailand, we're going to Southeast Asia. This is what we were, like, so happy about. And 3 days later, we've eaten all of the ripe fruit in the entire town. They have this big market at the bus station, which is their only market, and there was no ripe fruit there. After 3 days, we'd be able to scrounge up some stuff for breakfast and lunch, but then dinner, it just had to be rice. It's either meat or rice. That's basically what they eat there. So we ate rice in this beautiful paradise, tropical paradise, coconut farms everywhere, as you can see. Beautiful beach, most beautiful beaches I've ever been to in my entire life. It's like a swimming pool, crystal clear. But they don't like ripe fruit in the Philippines. They're like Thailand, where they have their green papaya salads. They like to turn fruits into vegetables. And I like green papaya salad as long as it doesn't have fish sauce. Because, I mean, look at these little guys. Why would you want to eat them? Turn them into a sauce. Anyway, but, I mean, ripe papaya is way better. I'd rather have ripe papaya than a green papaya salad any day. And, I mean, they pick everything unripe. They pick the pineapples, the mangoes, the papayas, everything unripe. And they pretend they're vegetables, and they put salt and chili powder and all sorts of stuff on them. And I guess I can understand why they do it, because if I was a fruit farmer and my population didn't eat much fruit, then I would go broke. I mean, I'd only have a few weeks of each crop to sell, because if I picked it ripe, it would go bad very quickly. I wouldn't be able to transport it, blah blah blah. So if I'm creating a new crop by picking it early and saying it's now a vegetable, eat it with salt and pepper, then you've got a new crop, you've got a new product that you can sell. You can ship it, you can sell it like for more, like, months longer than you can sell your ripe fruit for. And yeah, so I don't blame them, I guess. But if they would just realize how amazing perfectly ripe fruit is, which I'm sure a lot of them have never had, because this cultural thing has probably been going on for quite a while, then I think they'd be much happier if they could just have ripe fruit. But I'm spewing my spewing my frustrations on this incredibly beautiful paradisical place that they don't understand how to harvest their healthiest food choices. But anyway, look at this place. It's incredible. It's like incredible. So what you're seeing now, this red blotch on my stomach, is due to the fact that rice is a gateway drug, and so we went from rice to Indian food once we got back into Puerto Princesa, this sort of capital of Palawan, and it gave me that red blotch on my stomach for months. Didn't go away for months. It was Indian food. It had a ton of oil on it. Actually, Anna got an Indian dish, and I got a Thai curry, and it was not a Thai curry. It was some crazy thing with tofu and all sorts of. It was literally like 30% oil, and I guess that's why I got a huge crazy thing on my stomach. But I mean, people eat that kind of stuff every day and they don't get red blotches all over their stomach. But anyway, this is the hostel we stayed at in Puerto Princesa. It's a beautiful place called the Jungle Flower Inn, and we rented a scooter and went to the bay and took these boat rides out to these little islands that are just gorgeous, quite developed. Not very developed, but they're very touristy. That's basically the only reason that they exist at the moment, is for tourism, unfortunately. But see, this is what they look like on them: huts and bars and little places to hang out off the beach, and it's very nice. It's very comfortable, and they have coconuts on the island that they grow there, and this is a video of a kid opening a coconut for me and turning part of the husk into a little scooper tool you'll see, to open up, to scoop out the meat, and which I thought was pretty cool. And these coconuts were the kind of savory coconut. They weren't the young Thai coconuts, but I like these. I think they have a lot of electrolytes and kind of like the salty, savory flavor to them. And so here's an example of how Roman Catholic the Philippines is. They have a worshiping area inside of their mall, and they actually do crucifixions every year on Good Friday. They do a crucifixion every year. Many people, they don't die, but they shoot nails through themselves. And I wish instead of that they would feed the poor and clean this mess up, because this is probably the poorest area in Palawan. It's just heartbreaking. These are kids making the best of it and waving to the camera. But this is where they live. You can hardly even tell that the water is water. It just looks like a landfill. But yeah, it's quite disheartening. And I don't know. I don't honestly know what to do about it. But yeah. So this is back on the mainland in Manila. Before we went to Malaysia, we were going to go to Vietnam, but our airport got changed, and we had to eat the ticket because you couldn't get a visa on arrival to this airport we were going to, which is crazy. And we didn't have a visa yet, but anyways, we got to go to Malaysia, which we wouldn't have otherwise, and that's the next video. So stay tuned. Put your comments and questions below, and thanks for watching. Bye.